apologize for the music, by the way. That's some guy up the road. Anyways, it looks like my unhealthy garden tractor addiction has gotten the best of me again, because as you can see, there's another tractor on a trailer right now. I'm still not done with the Ford YT16 project, but that's turning into a long-term project, so I figured while I'm waiting to find parts for that and figure that out, I need to keep myself a little occupied with something else. That doesn't involve model trains, because that's more of a winter thing and I want to do some outside stuff. So, I picked this up today for just 50 bucks. It does in fact turn over, but it's not kicking on, and there's no deck belt. There's also a shredded tire over here. The front left is shredded. Well, it's shredded, but it's flat and it's off the rim. But I can take one off of one of my other tractors and put it on here temporarily. And the local hardware store closes at 5, and I left at 4:30 on my bike to go pick up some things real quick. And this is a deck belt, so I should be able to be mowing in this thing. And I've got a bunch of oil too, so we can do a couple oil changes on it. We got a couple other things, not sponsored by WD-40, but it's nice to have. Figured I don't know where the current can is at, and I'm over here at my new mower repair shop. It's going to be kind of when I get it a little cleaned up a little more. I figured, you know what? Why don't I just get some of my own WD-40 right now as well? You know, I'm going to be getting some of my own tools too, but I'm borrowing a lot of my dad's right now. I mean, I've already got my own tools, just not with me right now. I don't know. I'm starting to just kind of babble here, guys. Anyways, really excited. New tractor. Let's tell you a little bit about what this thing is. This is a Dynamark 1136 or 3611 if you want, and the 11 stands for 11 horsepower. 36 is 36-inch deck, and man, I'm so sorry for that music. But you guys can hear that. Yeah, it is Memorial Day weekend, which I believe last year on Memorial Day weekends when I got my MTD 1238, which is, oh, the music stopped, which is, it's being repaired right now, so that's going to be the one I'm taking the tire off of for this. But other than that, a lot of projects going on. And, yeah, new tractor. Give you guys a little bit of a close-up here, show you a little bit more of what we're dealing with. There it is there, Dynamark, 11 horsepower, 36-inch deck. Show you that there's no deck belt on there right now. There will be. I found out what kind of belt we needed, 71 inches it looks like. And this thing is an absolute classic. And I already think I know what's wrong with it. We've got a clog in the tank. So I'm actually going to run over to the garage and get a few other things, including some fuel line, a new filter. We'll probably replace that. Hopefully the carburetor's decently clean. We'll spray some carb cleaner in there. So I got to run over and get some things. Here's the model number, the code, all that. You guys can have a look at that if you want. Brand new battery, and it'll turn, I mean, you turn the key, it'll turn right over, no problem. It just won't start. And we got to get a spark plug checker as well. So, yeah, here it is. We got to unload it from the trailer here in a bit. I think I'm just going to kind of work on it right out here for now. But anyways, here's my gonna be my new mower repair shop. Yeah, it's pretty old, run down. We just need to clean it up a bit. This is one of the old buildings on my property. It's built back in the 30s or 40s, something like that. The inside's got some junk in there, but other than that, I got a good area cleared out where I can start working on some of this stuff at. And I'm gonna get what little tools I own, you know, and move them in here. My dad's got all his stuff next door. You know, big shout out to him for letting me use his tools, driving me to go pick this up today. You know, he doesn't know how much I appreciate that. But it is a classic. I'm loving this thing. I mean, for 50 bucks, heck yeah, it's worth a lot more than that in my opinion. But I'm gonna go get some more tools that we need, and then we're gonna go ahead and unload this thing and get to work here. All right, everybody, I'm back. I got everything I need. I should need some more tools and parts, and spark plug checker, some carb cleaner, wire brush, a couple pairs of pliers, a couple more screwdrivers, some fuel line, a fuel filter, another parts dish, some other fuel line related things. And I also have a tire off my one of my other tractors here to replace that. Now I think we're ready to unload this thing, so let's go ahead and start working on that. Set my tire down. I'm gonna get some work gloves on, and we're gonna get this thing off the trailer. We'll probably just work on it right here. It would be nice if I set a mat down. I already got the trailer here though. I got something there. I mean, that would kind of work, but it's all torn up anyway, so I'm not even worried about it. I could have just mowed the grass here, you know. It's fine. If I have to lay down on the grass, I don't care. I'm already real dirty. All these clothes need washed anyways. Been working on projects all day. So let's go ahead and try to unload this thing. Now this is a tilt trailer, but it's so small I can just pick it up and get the same result. And I want to move this forward a little bit more here. I mean, we might as well. Might as well try to pull this mat up. Yeah, so this video is not getting too long. I'm going to go ahead and stop it here and do a few more things while we work on getting this unloaded. Once again, I apologize for the music in the background. But heck, if the neighbors want to play music, I don't care. You know, let's hope it's not just like annoying any of the viewers. You know, I really don't mind it, but. Try to straighten this out a bit. Maybe pick up the front, slide it. This thing up in the air. All right. Boom. Pretty much. And of course the tire over here is all screwed up, so that makes it a little bit harder. So you pull this off. On the mat. Little tractor, lightweight. And the trailer's just gonna kind of hang out here for now until we get this thing a little bit more mobile. Okay, so first thing I think we're gonna do before we start messing with this little fiasco, I think is gonna be open the hood here, and yeah. Pretty much have to take the cap off to open the hood. Originally, probably wouldn't have been like that, but since it's gotten older and a little bit bent, it has to happen that way. And you also got these things on the side here, little pins. But boom, there it goes. There we go. And we'll have a look down there in the tank. And right over, I don't know if you guys can see, right over the little fill area there's something clogging it, which is I think why it's not starting. So first thing we got to do, I think, is pull this tank out, dump that gas out, and put some fresh gas in. Shake it around a bit with a little bit of fresh gas, dump it out again, and basically just clean the tank out. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing extreme documentation over this whole thing because there are plenty of other videos I got to upload still. But gives you guys a look at under the hood at least. Let's see, can we see the code on this? Yeah, I'm gonna try to film this down here, see if we can make something out. Figure out when this was built exactly. I'm gonna move this around a bit here and see if maybe I can get a clear shot of it here at some point. And this thing was serviced like last year. The guy who I bought it from said serviced last year, still mowing his lawn, but he got a zero turn. Which, you know, say what you want about zero turns, but in my opinion, I call zero turn zero purposes, because zero turn would last maybe a day out here before it was begging for mercy on this lawn. You know, this is garden tractor territory here. But anyways, I'm gonna rewatch that, and we're gonna see what the code says, and when in the next clip I'll tell you guys how old it is and how you can tell the age of your tractor. Alright, now I can see this with my own eyes, but we'll see if you guys can tell there. If you guys can see where it says 8.9 under code, That's the year 89. First 2 letters of the code on Briggs & Stratton engines. So this is a 1989 here, so not quite as old as I thought. I was expecting more like an 84 or something, but it's an 89, which makes it 1 year older than my MTD 1238, which is another one I'm working on right now. It's eating oil real quick, and it won't stay, the battery won't charge on it, so there's a few things I want to sort out on that. But my big black MTD 1846 yard machine, that thing's mowed the whole yard, you know. That had some deck issues I had to sort out recently, but other than that, you know, that thing's a tank. You can't stop that. And then we got a 2006 Craftsman we're working on. That's another one we would typically use to mow a lot with, just like the big MTD, but it's down too right now. But, you know, they're all easy fixes, you know. But I want a vintage project, so that's what we're doing right now, you know. I've got something to mow the grass with right now. And then I want something vintage to mess around with. And the Ford, you know, we're still trying to research a lot to see what we need. So we got a little short-term project right here. The Ford YT16 is more of a long-term. Anyways, let's get this tank out. All right, it looks like we're recording here. Yeah, I got a screwdriver. I think we just unscrew this quite simply. I got my magnetic parts dish right here. Put these screws in. You always want to make sure you got some kind of parts dish, and if you can get a magnetic one, even better. There. Before I take this last screw out, let me think here. How should I? Yeah, we're just gonna not disconnect the hose just yet. That way it's not spilling all over down here. We could drain the gas first, but it's clogged anyways, so I think I want to get this off first, and then we'll see what's going on. That tank needs to be cleaned either way, so it's coming off one way or another. So we're just gonna get this tank off right now. With that cap on there, I don't think it'll. Well, maybe it will. There's the last of the screws. And the handy dandy magnetic parts dish. Remove this cap. It's already debris in the tank, so you know we don't need to be too concerned about that. Oh, is that gonna tip over? Yeah, there's something caught right there on that intake. That's why it wouldn't turn over, wouldn't lick off. It turns over all right, you know. Brand new battery, you know. It's a really good little tractor for its age, but it's not getting fuel really. At least that's what I'm almost confident is going on. So let's go ahead and move this tripod back a bit, and I'll come over here with something to drain that in. Alright, so what I was hoping to do in the first place was set this here, grab the tank, and try to flip it and pour it over here. But you know what? We're actually going to stick this back into place temporarily. Because I am an idiot. Oh my gosh. This is why gravity is a jerk right here. And I don't always think we're actually going to do what I should have did in the first place and just pull this hose off and see how much gas comes out of here. Alright, so I pretty much got the tank back in position. Try to pull this off. I've got new fuel line here. I don't know if I'll need it, but you know, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So I've brought some fuel line with me from the main shop. Oh wow, that comes out fine. I wonder if deal with that now. Yeah, I wonder if that piece of debris in there just moved. Because if it's still there, then we might have carburetor issues, which sucks. Or we're not getting spark, which also sucks. And this probably won't be that easy of a fix. So hopefully that little piece of debris just moved in there. If I have to order a carb, I'll probably wind up ordering a carb. wait till this thing stops draining. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, this is what you should do in the first place. Drain the tank, then remove it. I was thinking it was going to be so clogged that I'd already have to just pull the tank out and dump the tank out. We got just about all of it here. Alright. This is barely dripping anymore, so, you know, we're already over dirt, so. Move this far out of the way. I'm going to see if that piece of debris is still in there. Yeah, it's still pretty much right over the tank. So I don't know. I really, really don't know. But that tank is still nasty, so absolutely coming off. Of course, you guys probably saw it already on camera earlier, but the thing right in there is on the... I think that's actually some kind of filter. That's actually a filter, isn't it? I do believe that is a filter, guys. Yeah. Alright, so that's a filter, so we'll just leave that in there, I guess. I'm almost confident that's what that is. I didn't know what I was looking at first, but there's still a lot of debris in there. So I guess I'm just going to put some gas in here, put my thumb on the end, the cap on, shake it up a bit, and then dump it out. You know, it sucks wasting gas like that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just going to do this off camera because it'll probably take a while. Got a little bit of gas in here, we're just going to shake it around. Clean that out. See if maybe we can... Ooh, yep. Drain it out through the cap, of course, that way we can get all the debris out. Yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff in there. Might have to do this a second time, I don't know. But well, we got a can that we keep old gas in. You know, it's not with me right now, but I can bring it over here with a funnel and then fill that up here in a bit. For now, see how much better. Ooh, yeah, that looks better. That looks like $1,000,000 in there now compared to how it was. And that thing is definitely a filter. I checked it with like a screwdriver in there, kind of moved it a bit, but that tank looks cleaner. And if you guys can tell, there's a lot less, there's almost no debris in there now. And there's a lot of debris in there I can see right now. So let's take this back over to the tractor, hook it up again real quick. Probably should have checked the spark earlier, but we want to check the oil and the spark and all that. You know, but I wanted to clean this right away, you know, first thing, because there was a ton of debris in there. So that's why I did this first. But, you know, ideally you would check the spark, you'd check for spark first, and it seems like it has good compression and all that. But we will probably get the compression checker over here and check the compression as well. Go ahead and change that filter as well. I got a brand new fuel filter. I think the lines are all right, really. You know, at least that line right, that short line is. So let's go ahead and bring over the fresh fuel filter and replace that now. Move right over to my box, my parts box, and got the filter here. And I have my pliers. Set this somewhere fairly clean. Just move that up. Try to get this off. The fuel line looks... Oof. There's gas right there. So yeah, it definitely has gas. It's definitely getting gas, so it's probably not getting spark, which sucks for me. Because I hate having to deal with coils and all that crap. You always have to order stuff, you know. I would take parts off my other tractor, but you know, that needs fixed too. That's not a parts source. Since this thing's about done, we can just throw this in the trash here in a bit. Let's go ahead and get the filter on here. a new one. The line's back up. We won't worry about putting gas in yet until we check the spark and all that. But, you know, I just had to drain that tank out because I didn't want to be sucking all that bad gas into the engine. Into any debris. I didn't want to risk that. But I wanted to do that first. Put our screws in. Alright, tank's back on, so I'm going to just hook this hose up. Hopefully the crankcase isn't all flooded with gas. Well, we will be changing the oil anyways, but still. You know, after, like, you know, the guy I bought it from was probably trying to get it started, so. May have gotten some excess gas into the carb and then into the cylinders and then flooded it out. There we are. This open spot. I'm going to go ahead and get my flathead screwdriver and take off the air filter. I'm going to do this on this side just to make sure I'm not in anybody's view. Oh, there's another thing. There's supposed to be a bolt through here, and there's a hole right in a gaping hole right in the bottom of the carburetor. So that may have been why this guy couldn't get it started. So all the gas that went in the carb just went right out. Gasket seems alright. Let's just get a key. Let's try to turn it over and see if it'll lick off on some carb cleaner. But I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna have to get a bolt for that or order one. Yeah, we'll just set this whole unit over here on the trailer, and I'll get a key, and we'll see if we can get this thing to lick off on some starting fluid. But I do want to check the oil right now, and there's an oil fill over here, nice and full. It's dark, but you know we're gonna be changing it anyways. It's real dark. Doesn't smell like gas or anything, so that's good. That's very, very good. Set something on that so we're not getting any debris in there. Alright, well, let's give this a shot here. Might have to get the battery charger now, too. So we are draining the battery a bit. Headlights work fine, though. Yeah. Well, everybody, my brother stopped by. And apparently he was good luck, because I just wanted to show him how it turned over. Decided, you know, I'll put a little bit of carb cleaner in here. And check out what happened. And we got a little battery charger on here. We got a runner. Red's a little bit on high gear, which could just be from the fact we don't have an air filter on there. It's just getting a lot of air. But you know, that carb probably needs adjusted, maybe even needs replaced, who knows. But we have a runner and it sounds dang good. So yeah, we got let's see if I can show you guys again in case I forgot earlier. There's a little hole right in the bottom of the carb there. There's supposed to be a screw in there. the same thread as this one here that also helps hold the air filter on. There's supposed to be a real long one that goes through and screws into there, and I don't know where I'm going to find something like that. It's definitely threaded. Unless I just find a generic little screw that has the same thread threaded in from the bottom just so that doesn't leak, and then we'll just stick something else on the top maybe. You know, it's not ideal, but it would work. And show you guys something here. You flip this on, you guys can see the headlights are working. Yeah, go ahead and flip those on, Tyler. We just got the battery charger on 2 amp. I'm not going to put anything else other than that in there, but there it is. Just gonna keep kind of messing with it right now, see if I can find a screw or something, or see if I can find like what they're worth online, and we'll see if we can have this thing driving around tonight. All right, everybody, thanks for watching part 1. Hope you guys like the new Dynamark tractor. Once again, it's taking me a while to post this. It's probably a month later now, but you know how things are with me uploading videos. But anyways, I've done a lot of progress on that, and there's a few other projects going on. We'll be updating you guys soon. And I hope you guys like the channel intro. You may have seen some sneak peeks in there to future videos as well. But other than that, stay tuned for part 2. We test drive it in that one. But in this one, at least we were able to show you guys that we got it running and that it runs pretty good. And yeah, stay tuned for part 2 and probably even a part 3 on that. And stay tuned for more updates on the Ford YT16. I've got my unboxing video. It should be released soon. I just wanted to wait and let this channel build up this new channel build up some subscribers. So I hope you guys can understand that. That's the reason I'm not uploading so actively to this channel right now. And because I've got other projects to upload. But thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream on Ohio Railroad Productions or wherever you might be watching my content at. Yeah, stay tuned for more.